Hey, welcome back to Self-Reliant Learning. So today I want to talk to you guys about some things that we had going on the homestead here. The biggest thing was we lost a couple geese, and unfortunately, it just kind of sucks. It's part of life, but it's something that we could have prevented if we would have known. And so I want to bring this attention to you guys. So hang out with me here for a few minutes. We'll go over that, and hopefully that saves you guys from losing some of your geese or ducks or even chickens. Come on, guys, dinner time. Come on. You guys ready? You ready? So what I want to talk to you guys about today is apples, right? We all love apples. They taste great. The problem what we have is these are not good apples, right? They're not good. They don't taste good. I suppose you could probably bake with them. They're just not, we don't use them. So they just sit here and they drop on the ground. Well, what happens is you get what's called as botulism, okay? Botulism loves to grow inside of apples or other fruit that is a solid fruit and will sit there and be warm and takes a while to decompose. So we used to just, before we had, well, up until now, we lost two geese, like I said. We used to just let them go on the ground, rot, turn into fertilizer, and feed this area of our I guess our lawn. We don't, it's overgrown. So the problem that we're having is these are going on the ground, they're rotting, and botulism, okay, growing inside of them. Then my ducks will come by. They don't eat the apples for some reason, but my geese love the apples. So we figured, oh, no big deal. They're just eating the apples that were on the ground. Well, after about 2 weeks of these apples starting to fall on the ground, we started noticing that they were getting lethargic and weak, had a hard time holding their head up, specifically had a hard time walking. Okay. And if we would have known the symptoms, we probably would have been able to treat them and they probably would have been okay. Death rate on botulism is pretty high. There's nothing you can really do except for, use like activated charcoal and some other methods like or pectin or something to help absorb that bacteria and get it out of their system. But we didn't catch them in time. We spent about 2 weeks treating these geese and they didn't get any better. We brought them in the house, made sure they're warm, make sure they weren't out in the rain, all that stuff. We ended up having to put them down. They were not recovering and were not able to walk again. Other than that, they were pretty lively. Although our female goose, because we had a male and a female, she did end up getting to the point where when we made the call to cull them, she's having a hard time keeping her head up, and that was when we decided, let's not let them suffer anymore. So we ended up, like I said, culling them. It was pretty sad, and I want to share this for you guys. Hopefully, you guys don't have to go through this. So if you have apple trees, pick the stuff up. Don't leave them on the ground, or take them and toss them in the woods where your geese aren't really going, because we don't want that shit around here, right? We don't want botulism poisoning our geese. These are our pets, our livestock. We care about them. We want them to have the best life that they have while they're here with us, whether they're meat chickens, egg-laying chickens, or geese, or ducks, or whatever you have them on your place for. You want them to stick around and live a healthy life, right? We don't want to, have geese or ducks that are going to be processed, end up getting sick because you can't eat a sick animal, right? I mean, you shouldn't eat a sick animal. And so we want to preserve that, make sure their lives are happy and healthy, and that they can have the best life that they can while they're here. So anyway, you guys, you got any questions about this? Let me know. We've done a lot of research on botulism here lately, given the fact that we started canning foods, and with our meat birds. So anyway, you guys have a good day.